Welcome back, everybody. How's it going? You may know me as Life Fighter, but today we're not even going to be bothering saying that name on here. We might as well say my actual name. So, for those who don't know me, my name is actually Cayenne, and I am a young adult. I am 21. I live in Australia. I started my video life on TikTok, so doing the odd videos here and there, and of course I'm going to be doing the odd video here and there again. At this point in time I work 2 jobs, so yay. And I don't really want to be working 2 jobs anymore, so I'm looking at leaving one of them. So hopefully leaving one of them will give me a bit more time to video and edit videos. And oh, sorry, it's cold and I've just put the heater on. And hopefully I'll be able to do a bit more. As you would have noticed, that I had a couple of different ones, video type of videos on here, a couple of car ones, mostly traveling, and my attempt to fundraise money for a group like Canteen, for charity groups. So the link is still in that video. If you would like to go and donate money, that is up to you. So because my life isn't extremely interesting to vlog about, and I thought maybe I would choose things that I do that might be a little bit interesting, like my car travels, raising money for charity events here and there. And I actually thought, with some help from one of my friends, that I would introduce my kiddish side a little bit. So we're going to be looking at doing some of my cosplays and actually bringing them across from my TikTok to here. So today I did fail this attempt the first time, and that first time was actually cutting wigs. I failed so badly at it the first time, and that's because I had cheap like $5 wigs. But now I'm actually doing this with like $60, $70, $100 wigs. I'm going to actually attempt this. I'll just quickly find it on eBay. Give me a couple of moments. Alright, I found it. So this, actually got one here, so just give me a couple of seconds. Yeah, I did have it on my mannequin head, because I was going to literally do it, but I'll show it to you. I'll take it off and show it to you. So I got 2 of these because one of them I actually wanted to sort of redo the cut on. Zoom out a little bit. So this is one of my wigs, and it still has the lace on, the front lace bit on it, so I'll just throw it on. So as you can see, it is actually longer than what my hair is currently, which is fine by me. It's annoying to try and sort out. So the only downside I find with lace wigs is that if they've already got a part in them, like this one here, they are harder to trim later on if you don't want them to stay the same length. So this wig style is what they've named as what they declared is a natural Brazilian full lace human hair wig with a full front lace, which is this here, I think. And this is about 20, I think this is the 20-inch length. Yeah, so this one's the 20-inch length. So the material is a heat-resistant fibre. The item is a black wig. And it's also to so basically trying to make all your hair look the same makes it look unnatural. You can get wig brushes, combs, and other styling accessories for it. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut and make this look different. So I'll take this off. So I've got my ugly brown short hair again. So that one's a Brazilian style. I am actually doubting that this is actual human hair. Because of the way it burned, because I did a burn test on one of these. And it melted, where I think human hair doesn't melt and crinkle up, where this did. I'll have to do some extra research. Give me like 10 minutes. Alright, I'm back. So I just watched that, and yeah, that's definitely not a real human one. It's definitely a synthetic one. But I don't care, because we're going to make it look like human hair, like it's an actual human hair when it's not. And we are going to do, it is either known as a wolf cut or a shag cut. That's the sort of style we're going to actually attempt with this. Because of the part in the wig, I'm actually going to do it in like, so basically it might look a little bit funny to start off with, but what we're going to do is we're going to tie it back into two pieces, like into like pigtails, and we're going to cut it like that instead of doing it like a ponytail, because I did try as a ponytail. If I turned it upside down and tried again as a ponytail, it actually might work. I don't know if it will, but it might work. I'd have to attempt to tie it up on my head, maybe. Actually, might be able to get away with it. It would just be a bit harder than what I think. So maybe we might get away with attempt it with the ponytail look. So I'll go find a brush. I'll give it a nice brush. I'll put it on, give it a brush out, and tie it up in a ponytail. Okay, so now that I've suffered and put this up in a ponytail, I'll pull it off, and it's sitting approximately how I want it to. So now I'm not going to worry too much about trying to get all these lumps and bumps out, because this is just a wig, and I can actually fix that up later when I do some trim ups. So what I'm going to do now is actually put it so that the wig cap would likely be sitting straight underneath here, like so. Ta-da! And I'm going to hold that ponytail, and I'm going to brush out all that knotting, and so that it's a straight goddamn ponytail. I've got a feeling that this is going to fail really badly. This is why I bought two, so that I actually had a look at the original one, and well, I should just brush it and edit the length later. I'm straightening the cap out again later. So basically, you just brush I should be using a wig brush, but I don't have a wig brush. I don't normally do this to my wigs. My wigs actually stay as their original style. I've got probably about more than 6 overall, and I have another one on the way, which is a very specific style I wanted because it's for one of my cosplay characters. So what I like to do is I like to evenly spread it out on my leg as well, and then so I find that helps get the knots out easier for some reason. I don't know why, but it does. And you can definitely tell they try to layer this as well because not all of it's the same length. Alright, now that our ponytail's nice and brushed, we can actually, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put the wig back on and sit it so that it sits on my head correctly before I cut this. So we'll just do that. Sits like that, and I'll just tighten it. Alright, so, and then we have our ponytail that we're going to cut for this. That was so much effort. I didn't get it right up near the front like I wanted to because of the part, but let's take this to the bathroom. Rightio, so we're in the bathroom now. I've got that sitting badly again. I am not really good at setting this camera up. There we go. So here are our scissors we're going to use to do the cutting. So if I watch these videos right on TikTok and on YouTube, the idea is you pull it right up and you choose your length. I'm probably going to cut about that much off. And we don't want to cut above the fingers, we want to cut below the fingers. So if I'm actually quite nervous, and this is not even my hair. Gonna brush it again. So keep it out nice and straight. So we're going to chop off about that much. Just go into it, and I really don't care if I trash this one because I've got another one, so it doesn't matter too much to me. But this is not going to be very straight. This is turning out not how I want it to. So I'm going to have to sort of almost section out and cut out in like small sections. So my scissors have obviously made it clear that they don't like this. Let's hack at it. It's not what you do. It's not what you would do with your actual hair. Actually, with your actual hair, you would go to a hairdresser and get this done. For me, I'm too lazy to get this done professionally, and it's actually quite expensive to have your wig done professionally. So, and it's a bit of an entertainment actually seeing how good you actually are with hair. So I'm side on. It's failing so badly. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut it about the length I want it, and then we'll look at it. Make sure it's actually probably won't be straight, but that's okay because we have keep trying to keep it all together. Last time I cut my hair, it kind of failed a little bit. And it was obvious that I cut my own hair. And obviously I don't learn from my mistakes. This is failing so badly, sort of. This is making it so much harder. You see, originally I had long hair, and then I went to short hair, and then I went to long, and then I just went to even shorter. Is this looking okay? I don't normally style my own wigs. Like, this is why I don't style them, because I worry that I'm going to stuff it up. Alright, just do a head up a little bit for a minute. Alright, let's try and keep trying. So what I'm actually now going to do is I'm actually going to separate the hairs, because it's just going to be so much easier if I just separate the hair like this and then just cut it. And it's obviously not working. Chop, as you can see. Now we got to pull it down and see how it went. As you would have seen in the slow-mo, I did use another hair tie to kind of help try and balance out the so I can try and help get it straight. Obviously, some of the hair on here is still too long. That's because of how I tied it. But I think I'm actually seeing layers in this. I think. I don't know. Ooh. I think I'm seeing layers and I'm actually loving it. I'm actually loving this. This actually might be the first big trim that I've done on camera that actually might have succeeded. So the idea of the shag look, I think, is that it doesn't look perfect. I think. Trying to get it all brushed out, and it sucks. So if we got it brushed to the best we could, start off. You can see in the wig how there's long parts and short parts. It looks a lot nicer in person than it does on camera, and you can actually see where it's meant to be long and where it's not meant to. So that's nice, but what I want to do is sort of, it's a bit knobby because of the way I was cutting it. What I'm going to do is bring it down and actually just trim the bottom a little bit. I'll use the mirror in front of me for it. The next part on this is up by my ears. So my ears, if I was to sit this like it was on my actual head, my ears are about here, so that means we want about that's too much hair. It's actually harder than it looks. Oh my god, I've got that big chop. So now what we're going to do is we're going to snip off, I should say, any extras, and then we're going to actually go like that through the hair. So we'll just do it now while we're on camera. So what this does is it allows you to sort of add in those extra layers without chopping off too much. This is what you can do if you haven't got thinning shears. It does help with layers, definitely. I have Alright, now I've done that, just give it a quick brush and another chop through, sort of tidy it up a bit. Alright, pull it out. Ooh! Oh, that looks so good! I actually love this style on me, even though it's a wig. I actually like this style on me. So I actually might end up growing my hair out just so I can have this style all the time. Oh, let's give it a brush. Let's give it a brush. Oh, that's so good. It's actually turned out really good, and I'm actually quite happy with how it turned out. I'm actually not usually this excited over hair, but still. Let me try and bring it all forward and brush it like that, because it might be easier for me. So I know this video would have been a lot of side on, and if I had another camera, I would have had a front side view as well, but we don't. So just give it a brush. So basically, that little bit has added like like a bang sort of thing. So that's like a fringe. So the idea of it, I think that based on what I'm understanding, is you can do it in either 2s or 3s, and the idea of it is to put layers in your hair and make it look nice, look really good. You can see definitely where the wig is actually meant to be short in here, so that's probably the only thing that wrecks it a tiny bit, because that. Oh, looks so good. I actually love it. I now want my hair to be long so I can do this with my actual hair. So what we'll do quickly here is we'll tidy up the ends here a little bit. So we'll do the thing, group, right, true. And then just brush that excess out. And do the same this side. Give it a brush and this is just so it doesn't look flat, really. Alright. So if I get it looked at in the camera here, you can tell where all my different layers are in this one. So it's actually really cute. I love it. I think it's cute. I like it. I like the cute look. I would definitely do this with my actual hair, do like a wolf cut sort of thing. I think my bangs, they're a tad long. Yep, there we go. That looks a lot better. But yeah. So we just gave. So if I do this, you know where the bangs are. If I do that, you can see all the different layers in that, just that ponytail alone, and actually looks really good. Like just do that with it, and it just, you can see all the different layers and all the different lengths. It's probably harder to see on camera, especially this one. This one's horrible. Yeah. I guess the best part about doing it on a wig first is that I can stuff up on the wig and not my actual hair. Oh, drop my scissors again. Bloody. Yeah, so now I've got a shag cut wig. I'm happy with it. So what we can do now is actually cut that off. Ugh. I've got beanie hair, wig hair, look. So yeah, if I pull that off, you can see all the different layers. It's so pretty, actually quite pretty. I shag cut my first wig. What is all that girly stuff? I don't know. Right, back to my hidey hole. Alrighty, so now we're back in the hidey hole, and I've put my cup of tea down. Oh, there it is. I left it up with my games. Anyway, so that was the first attempt at a shag cut. As we can see, that actually turned out really cute, and I'm actually quite popular now. So I'm going to remove that lace, and eventually I probably might start wearing it now more often because it's a really cute cut, and I actually like it. Actually, I'm curious, how does it look with my bandana? This is one of my bandanas. I actually became quite known with this bandana, so this is going to be different. Put it back on again. But what we're going to do because I haven't gotten around to cutting this lace bit off, is I'm just going to fold it up. Yeah, right where it is, and fold up. This is an iconic one, so I am known for this bandana. So in my local town that I used to live in. So just do that, and oh, the shag cut looks really cute with it as well, with its layers. Definitely looks cute. I should definitely, yes. Oh, yes. You know, well, I think I just found my new styled look, people. I'm actually quite happy with how this turned out. It looks really good. So I'm actually going to keep this, and I'm actually going to wear it more often now. So I know this video probably wasn't my best one again, out of like my last three, but I do hope that you guys had enjoyed seeing me attempt a shag cut / wolf cut. And I do hope to see you all again in the next video, and who knows, I might be wearing this bandana, or I might just get another one because I can, and I love these bandanas. Alright, catch you later.